Ain't no party like the Workers' World Party, because the Workers' World Party don't stop. Say what? Ain't no party like the Workers' World Party, because the Workers' World Party don't stop. Say what? Ain't no party like the Workers' World Party, because the Workers' World Party don't stop. True that. Well, Mooney is the voice of the voiceless, and I want to be the voice of the inmates who are feeling bad and crying. A lot of us just love the fact that you're home, and a lot of people are really messed up because you're gone. Because you gave people hope inside them prisons. You gave them strength. And a lot of the warriors that's inside the prison that needed that breath of fresh air, that strength that was coming in there, you came in there. See, this government always make mistakes. Because, see, our job is to, and they don't understand it, and you do your work wherever you have to go. And the bowels of the belly of the beast is where they sent you. And I'm saying, I know how it feels to be in the prison. Well, I went into the prison. My sisters and them was there. They had already laid the groundwork and all. So when I came in, I had flowers. I had curtains on the thing. I had bananas. I had pineapples and things. Camus broke them motherfuckers a long time ago. And but for someone who don't have that, some people can hear it in the streets and wonder, and and the word is around, Reverend Pinckney is coming, and for those who saying, well, who's that? And who's Reverend Pinckney? What have he done? And then you hear the choir in there saying who you are and what have you done, and then to experience a Reverend Pinckney inside the prison, and is a magnificent thing, and and I feel so bad for the people who no longer have you in there, but you left something that was in there, the spirit of resistance. Yes. And I'm saying people who was walking around with their head bowed down, not really knowing what to do, and here come one of the shorties like me. Got my eyes on you. And here he come in with this breath of fresh air, and fighting, educating, and giving people hope where they had none. And I'm saying there are people that's inside that prison that's doing a damn inside there. But to have you come in and give them something more, I'm not going any further than that. Ain't no party like the Workers' World Party, because the Workers' World Party don't stop. Say what? Mumia, real quick, update. December the 9th, we're doing an event for Mumia, and there's a sign-up sheet. These are flyers that tell you the date and where to be. We don't have the program hooked up yet, but we do know that we're going to be in Philadelphia on December the 9th, where we're going to start at the Rizzo statue. And from there, yes, right. And I want to say this too, to Workers' World and the International Action Center. And it was youth who was under the Philadelphia Action Center, and who became a group called Just Justice, and who started a couple years ago, might be a year, I'm a little fuzzy on, the time, and but they went, they said, when they saw the MOVE film, they didn't know too much about Rizzo, and they decided that they wanted to do something because they heard more and more about, who this monster was and the things that he did. They said, we want to take this sucker down. And also they started a petition 2 years ago. And, when they did it, it was very few people out there, but they was consistent, and we would have demonstrations, bring it there, and but these children who were not, well, they're young adults, who was not born during the Rizzo administration, I'm saying it's very important that we teach and pass things on, because they had that strength, that fire, that vigor to keep right on going. And then in Durham, was it Durham, North Carolina, where International Action Center people again, the Mont Lily and the crew down there, went after the statue down there. And the rest is history, because everywhere statues are coming down. In Philly, you got the officials now fussing and arguing over well, where is it going to go? Some said, oh, it's going to stay. And but when you're consistent in what it is that you do, and not just, words don't mean shit unless you put some action behind it. Ain't no party like, girl, come on, yeah. But that's what the Workers' World Party is. International action is action. And they reach out to the everybody's. Warriors that's been seasoned for years. They pull people in. They work together. They was the ones who came up with Millions for Mumia. And it was phenomenal. And the list goes on and on. Reverend Pinckney, they was right there all the time, in the paper everywhere. Lynn, Jalil Almin, everybody. And I met so many people internationally that work around the world that I never thought that I would ever meet. It wasn't in my mind that I would ever meet them, but being here and being a part of, the history. And here I go again. Oh, how can I forget that? They took me to see Fidel Castro. We stayed with him on Father's Day. Is a day that it's very, very important. He's always with the people. And he was, again. But he chose to be with the people like Monica and, all the rest of us that was there. There's a lot of us that was there. He gave that day to us. He strategized with us. And, and they were the first people to ask me to go. I never, how you worship people, and I did worship Fidel Castro, still do, and but you don't never think you're going to see him, and when they told me about going there, I had friends that went there before, and they said, well, we saw him, he was like way up there, and they was way back there in the grounds, and they tried, waving, and how long it take for him to speak, and am I following in his pattern? But I've been places that I've never been before, never thought I'd go, and, met people that is so, today, Reverend Pinckney, it is an honor to be here with you and the rest of our family. And since then, y'all was also at my commencement ceremony to my husband, Raza Khan. And who's a warrior? Yup. And he got to be a hell of a warrior to put up with me. Look, thank everybody here. And I would say on the move, December 6th, I'll be there. Will you? December the 9th, will you? All right, on the move. Love my family.